Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. And please, please, please always watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. If you want a really well-rounded understanding of the energies that you will be facing or working with, then make sure that you always tune into your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Now, some of you won't have to watch 3 different videos because some of those will overlap, but ultimately apply them to all these energies going on in your life, to like apply these readings to all the different aspects of your life. It's really important. There's always an extended reading to every single one of the videos. That link is below. It includes your almost personal extended reading, your romance reading, and I throw in some erotic tarot now too. And I can't share them with you over here. I will start the reading with them over here, but ultimately I can be completely uncensored over on the extended, so that's a bonus. If you love this video, be sure you show your love and like the video and share it on your social media platforms, because that really helps the channel grow. And then of course, subscribe down below and ring that bell. Make sure that you hit all notifications so that you know when I upload all your favorite content. Aquarius Tarot gets uploaded along with Capricorn Tarot and Pisces Tarot every single Wednesday. Also, if you're interested in even more content from Born Without Boundaries, check out my second channel, Astrology Motivation. Over there I post my weekly astrology forecast, which is a day-by-day play-by-play of everything that's going on astrologically this week, the energies that you're working with, and mantras to help best use that energy and focus that energy. Daily tarot card readings and weekly astrology motivations, which are live as well. And then you can join me for Monday through Friday, a daily tarot card reading over on Instagram, born_without_boundaries. All right, guys, now that you got my spiel, let's get real. Aquarius. We're starting with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. There's some sort of, oh my God, happy abundance, new start, new beginning, almost like a new life. Something that has been born or was about to pop off. I can't show you the images, but it is the Ace of Wands, which is a new start and new beginning. If you look at the card, she is pregnant. There's a lot of love making that's been going on. Ultimately, it's a new beginning. It's a divinely guided new beginning. Ace of Wands always represents a new idea, just a new concept, if you will. So this is just so sensual and beautiful and sort of like the dawning of a new time, Aquarius. We also have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost like the beginning of a new relationship, or the beginning of a new it's like a new not relationship, like house, like abundance, like family, having family all around. 10 of Pentacles is also a lot of wealth, so money coming in, maybe from a new idea or a new concept or a new project. And then we have the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, which was sadness, sorrow, deception, betrayal, and the King of Wands is here. All right, hold up. So y'all was doing so good, but then there was some energy of somebody broke your heart. It could have been, King of Wands is usually male over the age of 35, has his shit together, really good looking, really suave. And this is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So did somebody break your heart? Ultimately, I don't know if that's what this is so much as, somebody just like getting comforted. Oh. We'll get deeper into that when we go over to the uncensored version over on Vimeo, but this heartbreak, see, I don't think, let me say this to you, Aquarius, I don't think the heartbreak takes away or means that you lost everything that you'd earned. I think that your creativity and your professionalism or your breakthrough creatively actually helped you deal with some sort of heartbreak or disappointment. Transformation is here. Transformation, it's coming out of the old, and okay, let's just say straight up, this was definitely the birth canal. The new moon in Cancer on the 9th was the birth canal, but it was, if you watch that weekly astrology forecast, it's the birth canal of the cocoon. So it's not your initial birth canal, it's not how you got into this world, it's how you were born into the new world that you created. So there was definitely some transformation here, maybe a transference of your affections to somebody who actually was able to help you, somebody who was more your equal, somebody who was there to support you and comfort you. Authority is here and destiny is here. What are you destined to be the authority on? This is also a sense of, or maybe are you destined to come up against authority? Transformation, destiny, and authority. Well, here you are. You're facing somebody down. That's what I think, because I'm talking to you. In Aquarius, it's like you're the sign of the rebellion. So it's almost like that's what your destiny is. To transform authority. Wait, hold on. To transform authority, maybe to change somebody's hearts. Change somebody's minds by changing somebody's hearts. Maybe changing just the way things are done. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I feel desired, and you should. And you should. I feel desired. Reminds me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I think that's intentional, to be honest with you. So you know somebody is looking at you. And maybe, in other words, you just leveled the fuck up. Even though there may have been some disappointment or hardship that you had to go through, you just leveled the fuck up. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this for Aquarius. Leveled up as in now you're being seen as an authority. Now you have more, let's say, negotiating power. In the past, that's all that came up. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. What did I just say? I mentioned this to you just now. Something on the 9th of July. That was the new moon in Cancer. And it was just a little bit in the past. New moon in Cancer. Something happened. Maybe a transference. Oh, hold up. Stop. There's a door or portal, definitely. Opportunities that may have been opened up to you for one reason and one reason alone. Authority has switched hands, and because authority has switched hands, I don't think it's even in your hands. It's just something has changed. So now you are the desirable one to the one making decisions. Maybe before you were not, but now you are, because something with the authority, like that's what happened. The transformation, destiny made something change hands, so that now what comes back around is you're the one that's chosen by the new people in charge. What? This is some crazy shit. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Say goodbye. Yeah, somebody said goodbye to the old shit that wasn't working for them anymore. They were like, yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of big loud mouths who don't know shit, people who talk and people who brag and people who act like what they're doing, but they know what they're doing, but they really aren't. They're just kind of making us look like fools. Kind of sick of that. This is a time to say goodbye to those things in childhood that we have that we no longer need. It's saying goodbye. Not saying goodbye as in a bad way. Saying goodbye as in, thank you so much for your place in my life. Our road together has ended. It's almost like a changing of the guards has happened. Yeah, a changing of the guards has happened. That's really interesting. Hold on, Aquarius, hold on. I know, you're like, where are we going? Oh, wow. A lot of them flipped over. Once again, your family, you and your loved ones are safe. So whatever this change of hands happened, or whatever authority figure in your life, a governing party in your life, whatever that change of hands happened, you guys stayed safe, you were protected, or because of the change of power, you were protected. Illusion, embrace the truth. Okay, some shit that you had to face. Also, it could have been a harsh wake-up call. That could have been like, almost like it, when authority changed hands or whatever happened, that could have been a wake-up call because it was really scary. Something that really frightened you and like snapped you back into reality, or the reality of your circumstance. Maybe you were no longer as protected as you wanted to be, but still everybody was safe. I don't know if somebody had been speaking up or talking out or talking shit. It's really not like you, but ultimately there was a sense of being centered, being singled out, of you being singled out. You being singled out, maybe somebody was going to fire you, maybe somebody was going to throw out the work that you had done, something like that. And I think you saw the writing on the board. There was some sort of, like dissolving of, it's like you knew somebody wasn't telling the truth. And you wanted to cut cords and you wanted to cut ties with these motherfuckers who weren't telling the truth. But I think universe intervened and it's going to do it for you. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Something to do with a creative project, something that you were working on, maybe something to help or save the children. You could have realized that somebody that you was working with was false. And that was a dangerous road for you to go down. Because like, uh-oh, this person really did what? I don't want to be associated with them. And then we have confrontation, pick your battles wisely, but you, at the same time, you didn't want to step out and step up to them because you didn't want the confrontation to happen. You just didn't want to rock the boat. Let's put it that way. And then letting go, learn to let go. Learn to let go. You might have wanted to say something. You might have wanted to speak out. You might have wanted to rebel, but something in you was just like, I gotta like, see, this is like, I gotta say something. I gotta mention something, or I gotta confront this, right? And then know that your children are protected is here again. All this protection of children, caring about children, wanting the children to be safe. What is that about? Aquarius, wanting the children to be safe, protecting the children. You and your family are safe. See? What are you protecting? And of course, we have this Ace of Wands. I got to show you the card over in the extended. It's Ace of Wands is she's pregnant. This is almost like, okay, it doesn't have to be literal, right? You guys know that because this is a general reading. So this doesn't have to be romance or anything like that. 100%, this could definitely be something that you were creating, that you were extremely happy about, and that was going to be very bountiful. Came and somebody fucked it up. Somebody betrayed you, somebody stabbed you in the back, somebody talked some shit, and then somebody came in that helped out, that kind of like cleaned up the mess or helped you clean up the mess. Seeing somebody's truth, having to say goodbye, like having to confront this authority figure, or like I said, the new transference of authority really worked in your favor, even though you thought you were shit out of luck. Could have something to do with your children. I don't know what this could do with your children. Could to do with your children's school, college education, like the money that's coming into your banking account so that you can pay rent. All of those things has something to do with your children. But your kids are safe and things are going to be okay. Okay, I got to dig deeper into this shit. Okay. Please clarify. No. We're going to get these cards. Aquarius. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Let's go to these cards first. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. 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 Building blocks. Piecing somebody together, piecing something together, piecing yourself together, or yeah, something that you were creating, something that you were putting together. To be flexible, trying to be flexible as you're building, as you're laying ground. Unfinished sympathy, that's what I was going to say. Unfinished symphony. It's like you're trying to be flexible with how people harmonize with you, to leave room for harmony with you, and then go the distance. You don't want to stop, you don't want to back down, and then there's the tribe, this people who really belong around you. This is the thing, it's almost like you had to get through the fake people to get to the real people. That's kind of what the cards are saying. Because there was some fake ass shit here. People promising you the world. People promising you you're going to get all this stuff. And then you're finding out that no, that's not true. Regarding something creative. Maybe somebody who is creative. Maybe somebody is trying to manipulate you through your creative work together. Intuition. You didn't trust your intuition. You defied your intuition. Your intuition told you don't trust this motherfucker. Your intuition let you know something was up. Okay, and then we have forgiveness, letting that shit go. Between two full moons, this could have happened recently. So there was that full moon in Capricorn, just letting that shit go. And then forgiveness. Refusing to hold on to the past, refusing to let it tether you. You did not want to make a big deal about this. You didn't. Really casting shade. You did not want to make a big deal about this. What is this about? I'm sorry, I feel like there's a block here. Aquarius, what is this about? What is this about? Aquarius, what is this about? You could be forgiving yourself or forgiving somebody else for not believing you or believing in you. Like they didn't trust that you knew what the hell you were doing. Rest and rejuvenate. You needed a break. You needed time away. And then love begins. You could be falling in love with or combining your skills and talents with somebody who at one point turned you down and didn't see your value. That's what this is. It's almost like they didn't have the fortitude to understand, or you didn't have the fortitude to understand that somebody was worth your time and attention. And now all of a sudden things have shifted and you see things and you are seen, or you see them in a very different light. And after a time of just sort of like grounding yourself and getting back into your full mindset so you can see clearly, this connection begins. It doesn't have to be romantic love. This can also represent just love, like connection, like love connection, that kind of energy. Like connection, connectivity, because love is connection. That's what love is. So it's almost like that. It's almost like maybe you had to take a break, or somebody had to take a break in order to be able to make the connection work. Okay, that's making a little bit more sense. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. We have diamond and garnet. Very beautiful, actually. What is garnet? Garnet is January. Part of this reminded me of the Capricorn reading. Interesting. So we have value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. diamond, shine bright like a diamond, like all this shit I've been through has actually made me solid and shine like a diamond. And then we have purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So it's not just about deciding to forgive or trying to forgive. It's about actually releasing the anger and the suffering. Because it's blocking you. But what does that mean? Somebody's finally valuing your worth. Somebody's finally seeing your worth after they clear out all the shit that was gunking up their view. Holy crap. Aquarius, what are your animal totems this week? What do they have to say to you? Animal totems for Aquarius, please. Animal totems for Aquarius. Animal totems for Aquarius. What are your animal totems for this week? Okay, so something has been very heavy here. In other words, take it very seriously because it wasn't let go. You haven't been able to let go, and it did hold you back. It basically buried you. This is like having your head buried or being buried, feeling like all the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And then we have bring your ideas to life. Here's the electric eel, which clearly you're not going to see. So maybe you'll see an image of a lightning bolt or something like that. It's like that should remind you of this totem. But it's symbolic of of bringing your ideas to life. And then now is a lucky time. So it's almost like your ideas, you have the resources in front of you, and the resources will quickly multiply if you get started now. This is like the spark of life. If you get started now, your resources, your abundance will multiply quickly. Luck, right? Fertility. And then we have dream the world into being. Fertility of all this new ideas that you're bringing to life. Whatever thing that is new that you're bringing to life. The creative that you're bringing to life. I think people underestimated your value. But ultimately, Aquarius, they're never going to underestimate it again. And then you have the Ace of Wands. I'll show you a little bit. The Ace of Wands is showing up as, yeah, this is a new beginning. This is a new start. This is a new creative project. Okay, let's get into your angel messages really quickly. Angel messages for Aquarius, please. Compassion. What is this? Compassion and prayer for Aquarius. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe, you have to forgive yourself. There's something that you felt guilty for. I'm not saying you were guilty for it, but there's something that you felt guilty about. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. Compassion. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. In other words, do you realize that you're worth it, Aquarius? Really? It's not just about what you want. It's about what vibrationally you honestly know that you deserve. And are you being really hard on yourself? Do you feel really guilty? Do you feel really beaten down? It's like if you've already feel like you've lost, then you're already a loser. You don't even have to have really lost the battle yet. This is a sense of, can you forgive yourself? Forgive yourself for not being perfect. Forgive yourself for making a mistake, or just forgive yourself for, like, maybe you're taking the blame on and you don't actually deserve the blame at all, but it's like because something failed or because something didn't go right, there's just that sense of, but it's my fault. I have to take responsibility for it. But you don't. Like, love yourself. Understand that it's progress, not perfection. I've been talking about that with my best friend. It's progress, not perfection. But in some ironic way, you really have made a lot of progress. And you've really broken through as something that is quite valuable, your ideas, your project, quite valuable. It just feels like you're overcoming what once denied you. That's what this whole reading feels like. Overcoming what once denied you. Let's go into tarot and articulate. I will see you guys. The link is below.